We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Nutty.
Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back to another wild week. It's really not wild at all. I always try to make it seem like it's more exciting than it actually was. It was not good. It was boring as shit. But it was a week of digital cards. And so at my side, as always, is the lovely and talented Padme1138 with her cursed creature Cecil that makes noise. That motherfucker. I got payback coming because Babu Freak is on order. Babu Freak's gonna be over here in my lap going. So that's going to be fun. And our guest with technical problems is our friend John, also known as ObDaOG. How are you, sir?
I'm good, guys. I'm good.
Is it cold there?
No. Well, for you guys, yes. But for here, it is 70 degrees, no clouds. It is gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, that's like winter.
That sounds like heaven. That would be so good.
It's amazing. After this, I'm just going to go outside all day.
Yeah, you should. It's beautiful. Well, we'll try to get you out there as quick as we can because it's a pretty fucking boring week. There wasn't a hell of a lot going on. But we can make a hell of a lot out of nothing on this show, let me tell you. So
yes, you do.
Yeah, right off the bat. So over in the world of tarot cards, they had kind of a little spat. The community was kind of in a little bit
uprising.
It was a little bit of an uproar.
Everything's always so nice and chill over there. What happened?
Well, it's something that happens from time to time. The Pandora packs tend to get crowded up with stuff. And so if you're only focused on one or two of the sets that are coming out in the week, which is not crushing compared to Star Wars, they only put out a set a day, tops.
It sounds like Star Wars this week, though.
Yeah. But that's day to day. That's how it always is. So he had made a change in the scenes cards for the movies where instead of being in a guarantee pack for, I don't know, like 25K or something like that, he started putting them in the regular pack at low odds. And what that did was it moved them into the Pandora packs. So instead of having, there was more of those popping up. And so people were upset and they were not pulling Pandora. And everybody was like, I got my toes in the sand. I'm not going to pull Pandora because I'm sick of pulling all these other cards I don't want. So that happened.
That's an uprising.
Yeah, really. I mean, well, in the world of tarot cards, that's as bad as it gets. I'm not buying.
Curse you, kids!
I'm not spending my $1. I'm keeping it. This is supposed to be a bottomless cup of coffee. Where's my muffin? That's about as rough as it gets over there.
Sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, it wasn't. So anyways, but Previn, as per usual, is like he's paying attention. He listens to the community. Hey, when these sets end, I'll move those back to the way they were before, and we'll stop that. So hopefully that happens in time for October, and you know, because I'm gonna be wanting to throw Pandora when all the Halloween sets come out. So
yep, I've got a couple million coins saved up for October and
half a million. Oh, that's cute. That's great. No, I have like 1 million.
Yeah, I think I've got like 2 or 3 million.
I've been saving since I don't even remember. Something ended when the Carnival of Souls ended. I got the name right. I'm so happy with myself. When that ended, I stopped pulling anything. So I'm just melding fires of those pop up every day, and that's it. So a new set that started this week was Straight Edge Kegger memorabilia, which should just be pieces of red plastic cups as far as I'm concerned. But that started up, and I think there was something else that came with that, but I don't care because I'm not pulling. But that's happening. And then they hit the big time this week. Probably one of the most popular podcasts out there is a little ditty called How Did This Get Made, which I've been listening to for years. I love it. It's hilarious. It's John Shear and Jason, I can't say his last name. I'm so sorry. And then John's wife is June Raffio, whatever. Why am I trying to get these names right? I don't know.
Names.
I love him, but he always comes out, "What's up, jerks?" And he's hilarious. The whole show's funny as hell. And they did the Velocipaster this week.
Oh, that's awesome.
Did you
mention me?
Have you listened to it yet?
Haven't listened.
I
haven't listened to it at all.
It's a really great show. But they used to do them live. They'd fill auditoriums with people that are fans. It's a big, really popular podcast. And but this one's in studio. But it was really cool to hear them talking about a movie that we're so familiar with in Terror Cards, and really getting into it. They got it. They liked it. They really enjoyed it. It seemed like they really enjoyed the shit out of it. They see some movies on there that are just horrible. And like big budget movies that suck ass. They talk about on a routine basis. This is they said the budget for this thing was $35,000. The Velocipaster, super cheap movie to make, but super entertaining. And they really enjoyed it. So that was kind of cool. To be kind of ahead of the curve on something like that for a change.
Yeah, no, good for those guys.
Yeah, for sure. I saw the director tweeting, "Hey, wow, we hit the big time. How did this get made? Is doing the Velocipaster this week." He was stoked. So that was really exciting for them. And then we move into Neon Mob. Neon Mob, we were talking about that set Darkfall that was going to drop, which I think was Darkfall 2, Rise of Flame Masters or whatever the fuck. It had some kind of subtitle to it. But that dropped, I want to say on Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday. And everybody had their knives out and they were all running at it. And one of the guys in our Discord, Earthslayer.
I know that dude.
Yeah, Earthslayer. He does Finn.
Finn and Ray running.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Finn and Ray running. I forgot about that. If they're running away, he has that one. It's hilarious. But he was the first one to complete that, and he beat Joe Walls. Joe Walls is like the director, the product manager over there, who he was gunning for it as well, and he came in second. Wah, wah. So that was pretty cool. He said he dropped about $400K in carrots that he had saved up. So, and it was an easy one to do because it was a really small set. I didn't throw any carrots or anything like that, and I finished it. I think I was number 15.
Huh.
Because it was
wow,
super small set. Really, I maybe 12, 15 cards tops. There was nothing to it, which is good.
Yeah. All you have to do is hit the extra rares and you're golden.
Yeah, that and the chase. I didn't get the chase the first day. I did get a bunch of number ones because it's a non-limited set. And if it's not limited, when you open the pack, if you open the first pack, it's all number ones, every one of your cards. So I was getting like multiple ones out of there and stuff. So that's always kind of fun when a new set drops. And then after that, all energy. I just ran out of all my energy. So that was fun. And I'm just kind of pulling away, waiting for my pro to lapse. I'm not going to renew it, I don't think. Unless I see something coming. I mean, if Juby comes out with a set or something, maybe I'll do it. Juby, cover girls, more cover girls. So it's interesting. You know how he does this? I actually had a chat with him one time, and what he does is he does commissions. He does tons of commissions, and when he does a commission for somebody, he keeps the digital rights on it, and then he uses those cards and puts them in his sets. So all those cards are things he's already been paid for once, and then he comes back for another apple at Neon Mob. Pretty smart business model.
Oh, pretty cool.
Yeah, smart business model for a independent commercial artist. I don't know if he does any kind of other work or anything, but he probably gets paid really well because his artwork is gorgeous. So over in the world of blockchain, they are still teasing the Garbage Pail Kids Series 2. My big news on the horizon is I'm always referring to this blockchain guru that I have. I have a fella that I've been talking to for months and months about blockchain stuff, and he's somebody who's really been a pioneer in digital cards. He actually was the designer for the original Star Wars. He actually was the original designer for Bunt when that first, which is one of the first. That's the first Topps app.
Yeah, that was the original back in 2012.
Yes, he's actually like a creator of this world that we play in all the time now. And he was also less to his credit, actually more to his credit, because when he created it at the time, Quid, that was the next project he went to after he left Topps, and his NDAs and non-competes had elapsed when he went to and he created Quid 1.0. Which was incredibly popular and super successful for quite a while. He'd left long before all that went tits up. But he's got another something cooking. His non-competes are expiring. His NDAs are expiring. And he's got a lot of stuff to talk about, and a new project in the wings. And I think it's going to be very excited. I've had a look at some of the stuff that he's been working on, and it's fucking mind blower. And I think in terms of what's happening, what I've seen in blockchain, what he's doing has the potential to completely change the game. And I think it bring a much wider acceptance of blockchain. And that's not hype. What I've seen is absolutely glorious. And that was even without a real license attached. So it looks like he's ready to drop it. And so you'll be hearing about that pretty close to first here. So I'm looking forward to that. Really excited. I always love talking to this guy. And he's somebody who's always been able to cut through the fog of blockchain and actually make it understandable to me, an old idiot like myself. So I think most people will really enjoy what he's got to say. So really looking forward to that. So into the magical world of Topps apps, bunt, kick, and slam. I'm not sure why we always group those together. I think just because
we don't give a fuck.
That's what it is. Nailed it. Don't give a fuck. Bunt dropped a set yesterday called Parchment. Ooh. Because, I mean, when you think about baseball, what are you going to think of? Ancient scrolls? On, yellowing papyrus. That's what I think about. Don't you, John?
Absolutely. How else do you keep your scorecards?
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's a legacy of evil, as scrolls and different spells that are written on them.
Mummies.
Yeah, that's baseball. Never been hotter
curses,
than
things like that.
Curses. Never been hotter than Jacksonville Sun. So
they're not the Suns anymore. Don't do that. You know they're the jumbo shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the jumbo shrimp.
Yeah. So they're not doing anything, right?
No.
Okay.
No, they didn't play minor leagues this year.
They're all working back. They're back at their jobs at Best Buy and Lowe's. And
they're back somewhere shoveling jumbo shrimp.
Oh! Do you shovel jumbo shrimp?
I don't know. Could you imagine?
Shovel them into my mouth.
A bunch of jumbo shrimp.
Shovel them into some cocktail sauce and then right into my grill. I'll take some of that right now. Shrimp for breakfast. Sign me up.
Ew.
Yeah. So they were real excited about that set. Basically the iconics have long odds and coin packs. So it is possible if you've got some bunt pennies, throw a few. If you pull one of those, they're probably going for big money. And basically it looks like a scroll wound up on a card, and then it unrolls and you see the majestic image of whatever baseball guy it is that you got. Congratulations. You got him. He's on Parchment. Fantastic. So that happened. In Slam, they dropped another wave, I think, of platinum. Their platinum looks completely different than any of the platinums that we're used to in the sports apps or in Star Wars apps. It doesn't really look like platinum. I think they went for more of a cleaner look where we get kind of that, that splashy, weird red or multicolored thing. Theirs look just very clean and photographic, but there's some hot shit in there. Of course, there's Alexa Bliss. So get out there if you've got some slam pennies, pull those, and you can deal with those fucking dolts trying to do some cross trades, because that's always fun. Did you do anything in Disney Collect this week, my love? I did not.
What was there in Disney Collect?
I don't think any. I didn't do anything.
I don't.
The Finding Nemo poster set finished up. I guess it was only for the summer, so there was 10 weekly cards. So that one finished up this week.
Okay. All right. So that's.
I don't have any money over there. I've got no pennies.
I'm down to about 500K, but I still, man, I'll tell you, if you get diamonds there, buy diamonds and then you never do anything with them. They just sit there and rot because, I always have so many coinoids.
I blew everything on the Ratzenberger stuff, and then I keep forgetting to open the app so I don't get more pennies.
Oops.
And I don't do all those dumbass missions and crap. I'm not spinning playing little games and crap.
They have that meld for like the fruit. You get the fruit in the mystery box.
Fruit?
Dude, I've nothing. I've got I think you need, I want to say 60 to meld one fucking card with those. I have like 55, and I have like 2 weeks before the melds run out. I don't know how you would ever do the whole set of those. There's a whole set that you can meld all the cards, and then you meld all the cards for an award. Man, you must spend your whole fucking life on there to do something like that. No, thank you. I'm not. So I didn't do anything in Disney. How about you, John?
I finished up that Finding Nemo set. I had some diamonds from last month because I was VIP. Yeah. Just because of Digicon and all that. And then I got like $20 for 7,000 or 6,000 diamonds or something like that.
That'll last you a while.
Yeah. Yeah. So
that's you decided to do that ugly 80s refractor set? Yeah,
I did finish that. That was a nightmare. Thank you again for the help with that.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the Kevin Johns, man. Every time you pulled a Kevin John, he was coming at me. I'm like, thank you. I completed 2 sets of that Kevin John, all of them, all the variants.
My problem was if I had them in my stack, I would try to complete the signature set, and no thank you.
Yeah, we'll get to that set. I want to talk about it in Star Wars. Remind me, because it's I really like that set a lot, and there's some interesting stuff happening with the counts now too. But we move into Marvel Collect, which, wow, was busy as shit for me this week. Because on Wednesday...
You're being targeted, bro.
Dude, they are targeting the fuck out of me. They had on Tuesday, it was Wednesday. They had there's a recurring set, Topps Teams, and it's, here's the X-Men, here's X-Force, and here's, West Coast Avengers and shit like that. So they have the Howling Commandos. I have no idea how exactly Man-Thing is in the Howling Commandos. They also
shut up!
They also have, I think it's Werewolf. It's either Werewolf or Werewolf by Night, and then there was some other fucking monster in there as well.
Badass in there. Just go with it.
I don't understand why
Just go with it.
Okay, I don't understand why that guy would be on a team with a bunch of monsters, and Man-Thing is fucking useless in every sense. Man-Thing, go over there and feel strong emotions. That's about all he can do. Or if somebody gets scared, maybe if the battle starts to turn, he starts burning faces. I'm not exactly sure what use he is on any kind of team. But in any case, that card came out. There's 2 variants, a blue and a red. I was just throwing coins out the ass at him and then just trading for them. I think I ended up with about 24 of the blue and about 7 or 8 of the reds. So that was fun.
An award.
You got an award. Oh, it's a major. What is it?
I don't know. Star-Lord and Quasar.
Oh, that's from the Cosmic. I don't even think I finished that set. All I did was trade those
Galactic Green.
Man-Things. Galactic Green. Ooh, there's more to come. Ooh, buckle up. There's going to be some more of those coming in Galactic Green. So those.
You know what drives me nuts?
What?
When the little dot is there telling you have an award, and you go and you get it, and then you go back home.
And then the dot doesn't go away.
Yeah, and then you're like, what other award do I have?
I got some more awards.
More awards. No. No awards.
No, you didn't. You didn't
Just
get any.
Tops.
Yeah, it's stupid. And then I like too when you get the one and then down below it shows a bunch of things that says set award with red pops, 5 of them. It's what? It's just some kind of placeholder thing that you probably shouldn't be seeing, but they're tops. So that's fun. And then Thursday, boom, again, another fucking Man-Thing card. There's a set, which they were talking about on the Digicast. They had the guy from Marvel, Andy, on the Digicast last night, and he was talking about this kind of connection that they have with Marvel because of the corona and all this stuff, everything kind of went on quarantine. Comic shops are shut down. Everything was just stopped. And they couldn't do their covers anymore. And so during that time, they kind of forged a stronger alliance with Marvel. And they had this big crossover event coming, because that's what they do in the summertime, called Empire. The way it involves the X-Men and Fantastic Four, and these crossovers just cover the whole gamut of all their properties. And so they had this big crossover coming, and so they kind of let the the Marvel Collect guys have access to like all the covers and interior artwork and all basically just before it even came out, here's all this stuff so you can start development on it, which was really cool to see that kind of synergy between Topps and Marvel happening. It's obviously a very happy partnership. So they had put out a set previously before the thing launched. Now it's out and in stores, and they had a second set that dropped on Thursday, which Empire Series 2. And one of the covers has the Avengers. It's Avengers #2, and boom, there's Man-Thing with like Scarlet Witch. What are y'all doing? Why are you putting the Man-Thing on your teams? I almost want to read these things, but I'm sure I'll be disappointed because they'll be like, what smells so bad? Oh, it's that Man-Thing thing over there. He stinks. He's a rotten, fetid swamp creature that feels strong emotions about things.
He's the diversity hire.
Oh, snap.
Green Lives Matter, man.
Oh, too soon.
Too soon? God damn it.
Oh.
Everything's too soon around here.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was cool. They had gold covers, then they had like a yellow cover, and then they had a common set. So I pulled a bunch of those. I was trading the any gold cover for the one with Man-Thing, any yellow cover with the one with Man-Thing. Didn't get very far with that. Honestly, I was really surprised. But I got a few, so that was fine. And then I'm trading all the common shit for, those wheel primals and stuff, because I'm always looking for more of those. So that was cool. And then there's a set coming, I think today, I want to say at like 4:30, there's a monster set coming called Omnibus. And it's going to have everything soup to nuts. And if there's not a Man-Thing in there, I'll, choke on a chicken bone or something, because he'll be in there for sure. Somebody there likes the Man-Thing. I'm not sure who. It may be Andy. I don't know. He didn't say. And I asked during the Digicast, is there a Man-Thing in the Omnibus? And he's like, I can't remember, and I don't want to pull it up and have to go through 400 cards live. But probably.
I wouldn't need it.
Yeah, that would take a while. Let me see. Alpha Flight. Beta Ray Bill. Shouldn't have sorted this by alphabet. He's right in the middle. So anyways, yeah, that'll probably be in there. So I'm looking forward to that. So, gosh, I feel like we're missing whole apps. No? Okay. Well, we went for pretty quick. Did I miss anything in Marvel? Do you do anything in Marvel, John?
I don't do anything in Marvel. I barely remember to open it.
Well, it's kind
and then I just throw credits at whenever Man-Thing drops.
Oh, thank you for that. Yeah. I'm still pulling.
Oh, yes.
What'd you get?
I got some kind of a Thor.
Ooh, she just opened a Color Blast, one of those
Color Blasters.
What a Color Blasters, and she got the guy she liked. She got a Thor. That's cool. I opened a couple of packs of those last night, and I got Venom.
What is it with Venom?
It's the one.
I have never understood
you don't like him?
The allure of Venom.
You don't like him?
Gross. He's gross. He's just.
He's got a big tongue that sticks out like all the way out of his mouth and around the back of his head.
I don't get it. It's gross. He's just what?
Well,
just what?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a nostalgia thing. That whole time in comics in the mid '90s and the rise of Todd McFarlane, and he invented that character and all that stuff.
Okay, there you go. That's all I needed to know.
Yep.
McFarlane, he always does with the tongues and the whatnot.
No, not really.
Yeah, he does.
He's more into spikes these days.
Is he into spikes now?
Yeah, Spawn has like big epaulets with huge spikes. It's like if he turns his head, he rips his face is all fucked.
Is Spawn still a thing?
I think it is. Yeah, I think it actually still comes out. And they're supposed to be trying to do another movie, or maybe they did another movie.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you should tell the story about how we went to see Spawn, the movie Spawn, and how you wanted to see it so much. So I said, okay, I love you. I'll see
I didn't. I did not want to see that. I did not want to see that.
I did.
But we had free passes for it.
That's true. We did. We didn't cost anything, but still, I had to pay. I still had to pay because you were pissed off at me because we even went and saw it, and you were really mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Because isn't that the dumbass one where they're doing open heart surgery on the dude when he's awake?
Yeah.
And I was just,
I can take it. Go on.
yeah, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, this is so stupid.
Do it.
What is going on? This is so dumb.
That was Martin Sheen.
Yes. I'm like, what?
What happened to your career, bro?
What are you doing?
Yeah, that had John Leguizamo in it, and he was absolutely eating the fucking scenery in that one.
Thing. Okay.
He was that clown. They, honest to God, I don't think they had a script for him at all. I think they put him in the suit, turned the camera on,
gave him a bunch of caffeine,
and said go, because it didn't make a lick of fucking sense. That movie sucks ass. And the CG in it.
You wanted to see it.
Yeah, I know. Well, because I like the comic book.
You're like, it's Spawn. It's going to be.
And I worked at a comic shop, and so I needed to see the preview before.
You got to see Spawn. It's going to be so badass.
Because I knew people were going to come in the comic shop and go, "Did you see Spawn yet?" And I'm like, so I could go, "Yes, it sucks."
That's okay, because I had to see Spawn. You had to see the Phantom of the Opera eventually.
Oh God, damn it! Fuck that movie out. Oh goddamn. That's one of those musicals where they sing every goddamn word.
Because it's a musical.
I'm taking a shower and I'm washing my ass. I'm taking a shower and I'm washing my ass. Now I'm watching to the kitchen. Gonna eat some toast, drink some coffee, and now I'm going to work. I'm driving to work. I got in an accident, and now I'm in the hospital, and they're doing open heart surgery on me.
I won, really, out of this whole Spawn thing. I won.
That was a great song I just did.
So,
it was good. It was good. All right, so we can move into Star Wars. There is no keeping it weekly because the weeklies are done.
Do the marathons in a minute. Just
marathons in a minute. Marathons in a minute. I didn't even have that much coffee today. I had like 1 cup of coffee. I'm just like charged up.
This is just Greg in the morning.
This is Greg in the morning. You should see me at 7:00 p.m. Asshole.
Actually, it's about 5 currently.
Okay.
Yeah, about 5 p.m. any days. We just try not to engage him because it's just going to be rage and just and overreaction. And we're just like,
tend to overreact to things.
Yeah, it's after 5, so
it's after and then usually drink some of the veneer off too. So
yeah. That helps.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It
doesn't make things better. So hey, hoard updates. Wow, hey, my hoard's going great. That's about all I did this week was some hoarding. So Jana, I'm looking over here because that's where my thing is now. I have 18,000 Janas.
Damn.
3.5 thousand blues, 1.7 thousand reds, 865 greens, 430 oranges. On BD1, I am very, very comfortable at 14,000 whites, 2.4 thousand blue, 1.4 thousand red, 533 green, and 340 orange. So I'm just hoarding. I'm just going to keep hoarding those guys, and those are my guys. And please tell that to not.
I know. What?
Why does it want to try to?
No, thank you, Windows 10.
Go to.
Tonight, just go away.
Oh, fuck's sake. So yeah, I'm doing well though. So how about you? How's your hoards?
I didn't do anything this
Didn't
week.
hoard? Are you hoarding, John?
I am hoarding yellow TK.
Oh,
That's about it.
Excited. Those are back and they're badder than ever.
I saw that pop up. I'm like, I know one person that's happy.
Hey, Merv showed up. How you doing, Merv? Nice to see you. And hi, Zaroba. We got a lot of people watching on Twitch right now. This is great to see.
There's been all kinds of stuff going on over there. What do we
I
miss?
know. They're just talking stuff.
They're
and
just
saying,
probably talking about us. I don't
yeah,
know.
no, they said Greg looks great. And
I'm a ghost.
no, they didn't say any of that stuff. But it's nice to see our friends from Discord and the Twitch watching with us. So really cool. And we look a lot better this week, don't we? We got stuff fixed, and yes, you're getting the same feed that you'll see.
And it's being
on
recorded,
YouTube.
right?
Yes, still recording, and it's live there with them. So everything's happy. Wow, we're killing it, guys.
Okay.
John, say something.
Something.
There you go.
There you go.
They're even getting John sound. It's great. So it's moving really well. So TKs, that's all you're hoarding.
Yep. I still current. I have now collected all the TK avatars.
Oh, okay.
Just
Well, they have
because-
some kind of big thing for that, right?
Well, yeah, you can. So for whatever they release them, they release like 4 avatars where you can meld 25 of the open edition variant of that TK, and you get the avatar.
Okay.
And I don't like mulching the TKs, but now that I'm 100% in the TK set, I think that has to include the avatars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And that's a set that you really like and have always liked. So why not? You should.
Yep. The white set was the first set I ever did in app, and it only took me 5 years to finish the black one.
Yeah, but you did it, and that's a fucking baller achievement because there ain't many of those sets around because of that one. What is it? Number one. That's all. Somebody's got a ton of those. Like 25.
It was 26 at one point, but one got traded off. So it's
just they let one slip, and that's how you finished your set.
Yeah, well, there was one that was floating around, and just for because for the longest time, I knew where the 25 were, and the rest were in either complete sets or dead accounts. And for giggles, one day I went and looked on the blind trade list, and I think his name was like Glenn TDM.
Yeah.
I saw him on the blind trade list. It's like, how the hell did you get that? So I threw an offer at him, and we worked, out a trade. I gave up a lot for it, but a lot less than I was willing to.
Yeah, you snooze, you lose, though. I mean, if it went somewhere else, there goes your, when's the last chance? The next chance you'd see it getting that set complete.
Yeah, and I lucked out. It seemed like I kind of the legend around the card really has diminished.
For sure, nobody even remembers.
Yeah, mostly because the person who has the hoard is, no longer active.
That was, remember the thing I posted last night from the Facebook group with guys like, how am I supposed to enjoy this set? I can't even get any of the rares or the grays or the whites are completely unavailable. They're not in packs. And everyone's like, dude, those came out like 4.5 years ago. These are the open editions that can come back anytime. Those old ones have been gone for a long time. Good luck. You go on to eBay. Fuck's sake. They're not that expensive. I see gray and white sets all the time on the Bay. Not a lot of money.
No, they're not that expensive. But the one problem I have with TK coming back and back is whenever it does, I always get just garbage offers on my black dupes. It's like, this is a 50 count from 5 years ago. Go away.
Well, yeah, you got to be really patient and really kind with them these days, or you'll get in trouble.
Well, I've never been a fan of you guys and your little snark back on trades to people. I've been saying
sometimes people do need to get told.
No, they don't.
Well, I mean, in terms of like, hi, this is a really old card. Most of them are out of circulation, stuff like that. But people are so butthurt all the time now that even giving them information about why you're declining, I guess, can be considered bullying now.
Well, because a lot of times you guys are obnoxious about it.
Not me. I'm never obnoxious at any time.
I mean, there's just decline and move on.
I always just put
nowadays.
You
don't even have to rate that little rating thing. You can ignore it, which I love.
Yeah. I just say either no thank you, or I'm sorry this isn't for trade, or I'm sorry I don't see anything I'd like for this, and move on.
Yeah, there's
So I guess I can't go to their house, say I'm going to go to their house and kill their dog.
No, the whole explaining that people tried to do all the time, explaining that this and that.
That and the walk me through your mindset here thing.
Yeah, that's no.
It's a bit much. It's a bit much.
Yeah.
I need more light.
Unless you want a vacation, don't do it.
There we go. How about this, guys? How do I look?
Look like you're ready to start another musical number.
I'm walking to the kitchen and I'm getting some toast.
I did that to myself, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Do Hamilton.
Yes, for that. What's that? I don't know. I can't remember any of the songs. I don't know.
Sad.
I can't remember the songs. I'm sorry. I was keeping it dark because it made my hair look darker. Now I've got highlights and you can see all this white. So I'm old now. I aged.
Well, you put the light and now you can see my roots.
Okay. Hey, John, say something.
Something.
The light. So there we go. So yeah.
When I was a ghost, it just looked like I had white hair.
Yeah. Well, meditation chamber is now up to 9. Another one got pulled this week. So some lucky guy is blasting out some more of those fucking blacks that aren't worth a goddamn shit nothing anymore.
Yeah, I pulled
Yeah.
the other day.
Did you? Which one?
DJ.
Oh!
That fucking DJ.
You love it.
Yeah. Right. It was just like,
No, need a lift? No, need a lift?
no.
So that's my
Yeah.
DJ impersonation.
Nailed it.
Yeah. So wow. So new sets this week. We had Return of the Jedi concept on Tuesday with Gilded. Why?
Why on a Tuesday?
On Tuesday of all the goddamn
Why?
days.
Why on a
Boom.
Tuesday?
I don't know. I was surprised
And
by that.
That's really the best concept art they had available for
Right.
Return of the
Those things
Jedi.
look like shit. Most of them were really bad.
I
Most,
mean,
there were
that
some.
stuff looked like, initial stuff that like was on somebody's scratch pad and they threw in the trash and Topps picked it up and said, "Ooh, let's make a set."
Well, that
Just
was all the
no.
concept art that George Lucas himself did. He's not a good artist. He hires good artists.
I mean, I know I've seen concept art from Jedi that is badass.
Yeah. Well,
And
they probably had a ton of Macquarie shit too.
yeah. What? And this is what you get us?
This is what you give us? Are you not entertained?
Just no.
It wasn't that great.
It was not good.
I snoozed through the drop. I was taking a nap. I
You
get up
didn't
at
miss
like
anything.
I got up at like 2:20. I'm like, what the fuck? They dropped something with Gilded, and Crystal's like, it sucks ass anyways. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks.
It was the one time I was happy I didn't get any Gilded because I was just like, it would just have pissed me off.
You would have got some really bad one.
And most of them are really bad. 99% of them are trash.
I didn't care for them. So, anyways, I collected.
I traded for a really bad silver one, but
Yeah.
That's actually one of the good ones.
Yeah, because
That's
it's
a
cute. It's
one.
got the Ewok guy. Yeah, I would think
Ewok hanging off. the little
Hopkin would
thing.
want that one. I know Matt doesn't, but Hopkin would want that.
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of picked it up in case Matt did want it. If not, it's a nice enough card. I don't hate that one.
Somebody will want it. Somebody's always looking around for these new Gildeds and stuff. I got to give it to them. They're not overdoing the Gilded.
No.
I mean, when they do drop, it's an exciting thing in the app. Even the purple thing that they did, I don't feel like was overdone. It's stupid to have 100 count Gilded, but people liked them and enjoy them, so more power to it. If they're making stuff that people like, yay! I don't have to like everything. I seldom do. Like
Especially after 5 p.m.
After 5 p.m. and especially Imperial Remnant. Didn't care for it.
I did the easy version.
They had blue and
I did
then
the blue.
gold. Was that right?
Yeah. I did the blue just.
It was a lot of border, way too much border, and kind of expensive too.
Not really.
For the gold. If I was going to do
I
it, I
wasn't
would have
going
had to
after
go
gold, but it was. I caught it when it was falling out of the credit packs.
Nice.
So
Hit
I
a
just
nice groove
flip
there.
them into hordes. Yeah.
Sweet. I didn't do it. I think you get the whole set for like $2 on the bay.
Yep, I didn't touch them.
I didn't touch them either. It's not my jam. Didn't care for it. I mean, I like the source material, but it just wasn't. The card design I didn't like. It's too much goddamn border. It was like a little sliver of a card of an image.
It was
down.
a remnant.
Oh, it's just the remnant of the image. No wonder.
Ah,
It all makes sense
Yeah.
now.
The remnant of the image.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Well done, guys. Ancient Chinese secret, huh? And then they dropped a set last night, the Jedi Mind Tricks, and
Wait, just call it like I typed it. Daily Jedi Mind Tricks.
Daily Jedi Mind Tricks.
It
now
sounds
while
cooler
I'm
that
going
way.
to the kitchen, getting some toast.
Daily Jedi Mind Tricks.
So it's a daily. It comes
Yes.
out every day. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's fine.
There's only one card a day, which I realized after I pulled many packs.
Now, are they going to go back?
I
Are
was
they going to
like,
go
I'm
back?
getting the same freaking card. I'm like, damn.
Are they going to go back
Idiot.
through them again after it's done so they can sell the same fucking shit again for, 18 more goddamn days? Do you know,
God, I hope not.
Armored and Ready, I looked this morning. I was looking at the awards thing. When do they issue and stuff like that? Armored and Ready still doesn't fucking issue award for 24 goddamn days.
That shit's ridiculous.
That's insane.
There's no need for that.
That is insane. I'm just like, what the hell? We're going to be eating fucking Thanksgiving dinner before this fucking shit is out.
Is there a plan?
I don't get that.
Hell, give it a week.
Stuff out to think it's going to keep people interested, but
people have completely forgotten that set even exists. It's crazy.
I want to know how many packs of that crap have been pulled after the first week.
Probably not many, although there's probably some folks that are trying to they may be trying to do black or gold, and they're buying the daily bundle that comes with 2 reds. And then once they get to, I think it's 5 to meld, do a meld and see what you get. The green, I thought the green set would be relatively low, but I don't think that anymore.
But it's like with all these sets, if they drag out and then they repeat, why don't they just, don't do the whole set at one time? Just make dailies out of them. Yeah,
Armored and Ready issues, the award comes out 24 days and 4 hours.
And that issued last week?
Huh?
So that issued last week, right?
It came out right the night before Digicon started. So I think it was like the Wednesday before Digicon started.
Yeah.
So a 30-day timer on awards is just ridiculous.
That's insane. I just don't even understand.
Considering we used to have 24-hour awards.
Well, and it makes it look like there's a lot of stuff in the store, but again, nobody's fucking buying that shit.
Garbage.
It's like, we just never changed the magazines. We have the same fucking People magazine's got fucking Christy McNichol on it, and she's a kid. Nobody's buying that magazine.
You dated yourself there, dude.
Thank you. Thanks. Christy McNichol. Remember them?
Not really.
No. She was on the cover of Dynamite magazine one time.
I don't know what that is.
The 70s. I like the dial tone from John. That was great. I could not have staged that more beautifully. That was fantastic. So yeah, the Daily Jedi Mind Tricks it's cool, and if you look at it and think about I want to quit smoking. I want to quit smoking. It'll hypnotize you and you'll quit smoking. So it's kind of a self-help set.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll allow it.
Whatever.
Giving me nothing on that one. Okay, so today at 2:00, this is the dark side. It looks
2020.
2020. Okay.
Why they felt the need to put that in there, I don't know.
Well, in hindsight, maybe they did need to. Hindsight's 2020.
Oh, that's bad.
Thank you. I'll be here all week, folks.
That's bad.
Yeah. So
that's really bad.
That happened. But yeah, that comes out at 2:00. It does look very animated heavy.
Yeah.
But it looks badass.
It's gonna be motion.
It's a motion set, so I think everybody's like standing in crackling flames in the middle, like, they're all standing in flames, or the flames are behind them, and they're all, warm up their hinders there or something.
Hinders.
Warm up their hinders. Heat up their beef.
Oh my gosh.
So that's fun. But it looks cool if it's not horrible expensive, and maybe if they have a little live action in there as well. The only 3 images they showed were all animated. So if it's all animated, I'm going to be somewhat skeptical because, what, I'm going to hold on to my free diamonds that I got.
Really? Tell everybody about your free diamondoids.
Well, I always watch the Digicast because I enjoy it and it's fun, and they do give information about stuff, and it's kind of fun to interact with them in real time. And but they always
Gabby's delightful.
She is. She's fun.
She is.
They do giveaways all the time on there, and so they'll say, okay, we're gonna do a giveaway for Star Wars, hashtag Star Wars, hashtag, everybody's putting their hashtag in, and I enter all the time. I did in Digicon as well, what I was able to see of it. Didn't win anything, but I won 2,000 crystals last night on the thing, so that was fun. I like that.
That's nice.
Yeah, I love free diamondoids. So it's about $8 they threw at me.
Ooh, it's raining again.
Yes. Ooh.
Be over in a minute.
Yeah, it'll stop in 1 second. A little while ago, it rained for 3 seconds, and then the sun came out. It was stupid. So, yeah, Dark Side 2020 comes out today at 2:00. Look forward to that. Coming on Tuesday at 2 p.m. is Black and White Rebels Embossed. Kind of strange. Looks like there's a couple variants, and then there's a gold variant. I don't think it's going to be gilded, but it's going to be pure gold.
Be a gold, and it'll be like a, gosh, what? Maybe a 500 count if they limited it. No,
they probably won't.
They won't do that.
I'm kidding. Count.
Limited counts. Remember those?
I
Oh
just
man,
like time warped in my head there for a minute.
Oh, that's the funniest joke I've heard today.
Man. I remember one time they had a set and it was limited count, and I was sitting there, I was reading Dynamite magazine, reading a profile of Christy McNichols, and she was so young back then.
And you were reading it and you missed the drop.
I did. I missed the drop.
And the card sold out.
I sold out.
That used to be a thing, but
yeah.
not anymore because everybody gets a juice box nowadays.
And an orange slice.
And an orange slice.
Yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, I think you can tell we're kind of skeptical. So that'll be coming out. And then they let...
I really like that set, but I think I'm going to pass because I really just want to pull more Armored and Ready packs.
You should. I mean, you should stick with, the clock's ticking. You don't want to miss that. So
I got 20. I only have 24 days to finish that set.
Yeah, you better.
I don't know if you're going to do it, man.
Better get on your horse. I mean basically it took you less time to complete TK Black. And they're waiting for that bullshit to fucking award. So they did let slip, or they just told and showed they're doing a port of the physical 1983 Return of the Jedi classic top set.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that will
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they'll be starting. When they first showed it, I was like, "What are they coming back with base 5 again?" Because base 5 design was that design. But no, they're doing a physical port of that set. It's supposed to start up, I believe, next Sunday, so it'll be dropping into the.
So not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow.
Correct. That's what I think.
Far.
Well, you got time to save your pennies.
Okay.
Save those space pennies. So that'll be really cool. And because it's a decent sized set. There's several series of those, and they also mentioned they're doing the stickers, and I believe there's variants on the stickers as well.
Love stickers.
Oh yeah, but there's tons of bike scooters in there for Matt Jacobus. He'll be loving it. He'll be loving it. He'll be da 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 da. I'm loving it.
I'm excited for these.
Well, the base will probably be like dirt fucking common, uncommon. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
And then the chase will be for stickers and maybe a meld for stickers. There'll probably be, avatars or something around that as well.
Maybe they'll finish yellow 77s while they're at it.
Yeah, I know. I keep trying to get them to. Yeah, I mean, there's not many cards. They could finish that in one wave and just be done with the goddamn thing. I would like to finish that set. It took me forever to run down what there was, and then I realized, oh fuck, they didn't finish this thing. There's like, is there 44 cards in the set, and they didn't even get that done? I think there's 39.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they weren't all that popular in the app. I mean, because they made them wicked expensive.
Yes, they did, because you had to, you could buy them in bundles. And then you had to meld for the awards, and then you had to have the whole thing complete for the weekly award or whatever it was. It was a big pain in the butt. And I think those were coming when they were doing the lime greens as well.
Oh, yes. The lime greens.
Yeah, they were involved with that. So, yeah. So if they wanted to do that model again and stick, Vader Blacks in there or something like that, I'd do it. Whatever. I would just like to finish that set. Please. But and it's odd that they've skipped over Empire. They never finished yellow, and then the green set was supposed to come after they finished yellow. And green, of course, is the one that has the world famous Boner 3PO. That card 207 in that set has the Boner.
That one.
The Boner.
Well, I kind of think they don't plan well.
Yeah.
They might
What?
apping.
Well, I think what happens is, and we've seen this before.
We know they're bad at apping. I think they're bad at planning.
Well, they make a lot of plans, but then the teams change, and the teams come in and say,
and nobody gives anybody any notes.
They say, "Fuck your plan." We've
they
got
just
new
shred
plans.
her.
Yeah, they actually shred the old team too. Just feed them right into a fucking wood chipper.
Yep.
You go full Fargo.
Full
Yep.
Fargo, absolutely. Yep.
Full on Fargo.
What happened to that little skinny guy?
Oh no.
Oh no! What happened to that skinny guy? I think that's
Oh,
him
no.
over there.
That's your partner there in the chipper?
Come on, see? Come on. There he is. Hey, buddy. He decided he needed to come and join us. So that'll be fun. And then the TKs are back, John. So I think we touched on that
Yeah,
earlier.
we already touched on that. So they are back.
And they're better than ever.
Oh, Ziggy. My goodness.
My baby. It's my baby.
Yep, but those trades are starting to come in, as well as the terrible trades for my black dupes.
Just lock them until they forget again.
Do I have 50 locks? I might. Good idea.
Don't we get 300 locks? You know, and on the topic of locks, I think it would be great if we could use one lock and lock an entire set. If we in set view, if we were looking at set view, there was a lock icon on there.
Set view?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, where it's not fucked up. But if you could go to the set view and there was a lock icon and you could just go boom, lock that whole fucking set. That would be amazing, and not have to use like 20 locks for something or 30 locks for one of the old marathons. And then also it's really cumbersome to have to go card by card, wait for it to load, then lock. Next one over, wait for it to load and lock. It would be really nice if you could just lock an entire set in the set view and use one lock for it.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. And that way they could say, well, you know, we're not giving you more locks. You still have the same number of locks. You could just use them on an entire set. That would be amazing.
Would lock every set from 2015.
Yeah, basically.
Lock years.
Yeah. I saw there was a guy in the
Take it further.
There was a guy in the feed saying yesterday, trying to get every card from 2015. Help me in my mission with your donations.
Good luck, bro.
I was like,
To donate you my gold Hoth Wampa.
yeah, for sure. It's going to happen for you, dude. It's good to have goals.
And I made a pearl while we're at it, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, wait till he finds out about,
Pearls.
explore the universe.
Was that 2015 or 16?
I think it was 2015. I could be wrong. Maybe it was 2016. But 20 cards total for the whole set. It's insane. So good luck. Have fun with that.
Yeah, enjoy.
I mean, it could be, other than, there's a few other things that are in that same kind of realm. They did that in 2016 with some sets that were super, super low count for the whole set. But yeah, so I guess we got any shout outs? I don't really have any shout outs because I didn't do much this week, to tell you the truth. Shout out to Earthslayer for finishing that set in Neon Mob. That was great. That's it.
No.
How about
Yeah,
you,
I don't
John?
really have anything this week.
Oh, we got to give a shout out to Fighting Yoda because he went from the depths to the heights. He was in trouble a week ago.
He's
And
one of the, was it 16 people?
16 people, yeah.
Tuned in.
He is an upstanding member of society.
Yes, he watched.
Yes.
He went to every watch party. He commented in every feed for every watch party they've had. Only 16 people have done that, and they all got a special avatar, which is really cool. It's like a gold Mandalorian.
You might say it's
icon.
badass.
It's very badass, super badass. So
I guess we just forgot to give a shit.
yeah, I know. I mean, it's kind of thing. It's a participation prize,
it was like they scheduled it like around our dinner time. So it's like,
So we had a choice: do the watch party or eat a nice meal with our family. I guess we chose wrong.
Not badass.
Not badass. All right, so I guess with that, we'll go to what you watching.
Tell me what you're watching on your TV tonight. Tell me what you're streaming on your iPad. Tell me what you're watching every day and at night. I'll be outside watching from the bushes.
All right, so hey, John, what you watching?
Well, I mean, for starters, football's back.
Yes.
Yes.
So tomorrow we have like football on Sunday again.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
We got pregame. We got
Yeah.
pregame. Oh man.
It's going to be great.
Fourth done quick.
I think they should do "Come On, Man," and it's just people not wearing masks at the stadium. Just show people at the stadium with no mask on and go, "Come on, man."
There's only going to be one team that's going to have people in the stadium.
Really? Who is it?
Jaguars.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's
I thought Miami was going to have them in there, too.
No, I think it was just the Chiefs game and the Jaguars games.
Huh.
We're supposed to be the only two that have actual fans in the stadium.
But not many. It's like
Now,
super
25%, which is usual for a Jaguars game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
it's like this might be the only time a Jags game sells out.
That's a sellout at the Jags. That's funny. Ooh, sick burn.
Well,
That was a sick burn.
Fix your shit,
Yeah.
Sean Khan. Come on, man.
No, don't.
Yep, but so football's going to be coming back, so I'm going to watch as much as that as possible. The Boys has been releasing. They just released the 4th episode last night. I have not watched it yet.
I just watched the first episode last night because I was letting them bank up a little bit. Plus, it's pretty rough sledding to watch with the kid in the room, especially right off the bat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a little rough.
Really?
Yeah, just boom. Brains.
But it's been pretty good so far this year.
It's a good show.
Yeah. Other than that, not really all that much. Baseball's still happening, but the Orioles suck again, so I hate it.
So no shows, no other than the Boys. That's it.
No, not right now. I mean, The Mandalorian is going to be next month, so that'll be exciting.
Have you watched perhaps Cobra Kai?
I have not yet watched Cobra Kai.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Don't get too late. We're starting.
late.
Here we
Too
go.
late.
Gosh,
Cobra
late.
Kai is
Cobra
fucking
Kai.
amazing. I would never have expected that they could do this, that this could be done and work, and it's fucking riveting. It's so good. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed.
I mean, it's been a long time since we've had a show where we're just like, okay, one more episode. Yeah, one more. And we can do one more.
Yeah, and I'm like trying to oh, come on, let's save it. No.
And we're like, no.
No,
Keep going.
no,
Keep going.
Gotta watch it more.
Gotta watch
One more. There's only one more. Let's save the last one.
No.
No, my friend.
So badass.
It is really good. It's super badass.
Badass.
Where the hell was the guy that plays Johnny all this time? Was he acting and doing stuff? Has he been working in things this whole time? Because he's tremendous.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
I really fucking like what he's doing. And I mean, he's got depths going on. It's really amazing. And then also Ralph Macchio is fantastic. Actually, I think Johnny, whatever that actor's name is better than Ralph Macchio as far as acting goes.
I think is it William Zabka? I think.
I don't know, but he's fantastic. He's really a great actor. Got a lot of shit going on. Beautifully written show. So much fun. All kinds of shit going on. There's boy-girl stuff. There's boy rivalry stuff going. They actually, it's fantastic. I don't want to ruin anything by giving any plot points.
Fantastic soundtrack.
Yeah, and the soundtrack's amazing, and it's just badass. I mean, it's not afraid to be badass. And Johnny is hilarious. He's like this anachronism. He never did. I have friends like this that have never done anything with computers at all, and so they don't know anything. They don't know. Instead of saying hashtags, he says hash browns. He doesn't know any of this stuff. It's so great. He's like this stranger in a strange land in our modern world. It doesn't fit him at all. And so it's so great. It's almost like Ron Burgundy character where he's like this. He's stuck in the 80s. He's still the same guy he was when he was in high school. and he doesn't fit in this world at all. But he succeeds. He actually finds ways to make that shit work for him. It's amazing. Really, really amazingly fun.
Yeah. I can't believe it was out there for 2 years or something.
Well, it was on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah, they tried to launch their own
thing,
and then it didn't work, and so it went to Netflix, and now they're continuing. Apparently, the 3rd season's already in the can, so they're just waiting to drop that. So hopefully soon they'll put that out, and then we'll probably have to wait. Either that or it'll wrap up in 3 seasons, which I could totally see. But I hear that Allie's supposed to be coming back, and so that's interesting because she's not in The Boys anymore because her face got burned out.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Spoiler warning: her face got burnt out like a pumpkin.
Ew.
And then she got blown up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Her boyfriend wasn't nice.
Ew.
She had a mean boyfriend.
Ew.
Yeah, he was kind of a dick.
She was going out with Bad Superman, and Bad Superman got mad and burned her face out. Like literally, like take that all out and go down about 6 inches. It was fucked up. It was gross. So she's free now, and apparently that was just a special effect. She still actually has a face. So she should be showing up in Cobra Kai, and that'll be amazing. And we watched The Karate Kid, too. Since we had watched the 1st season, and our kid watched it too, and she was like, oh, this is cool. I was like, you should see The Karate Kid. And so we watched The Karate Kid, and she really loved that. And, man, the montage music.
Oh, my God.
You're the best. Around. Nothing never going to put you down. It's so fucking great. And we've been walking around singing that song all week, man. Every time it goes out of Crystal's head, I start singing it, and she's like, you fucking asshole. It's in there again now. But, I mean, it's got to be great while you're working and typing and doing reports and stuff. You're the best around. Nothing ever going to slow you down. You're the best around. It was funny. So that's great. Cobra Kai, amazing. Everybody, go fucking watch it right now. I'd been hearing about this one, and I was aware of it because
I watched it first.
She watched it first, and she asked me, did you watch Class Action Park yet? And I'm like, no, I want to. I've got to see that. So I finally watched that. Insane. Amazing. Somebody's got to be making a movie of that. Somewhere out there, somebody has to be making a movie based off that. Oh, my gosh. Like, if they did, like, Wet Hot American Summer, but that, and use, like, two old actors acting like they're teenagers. That would be so fucking great. I would love it. But
maybe Will Ferrell and
John C. Reilly.
Yes.
Yeah, John C. Reilly and Paul Rudd.
Yes, of course.
You gotta get Paul Rudd in there. Fuck it.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, take my money. It'd be amazing. I'd really like that. So that was amazing. And wow, what a fucked up story. And I mean, like, it starts out, it's all fun and games till somebody loses their life. And then several people do. That shit was fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
But I mean, in the 80s, when what they're talking about is all true. That's how it was. There was like almost no rules, and kids ran wild. I mean, literally, we ran completely wild. Our parents had no fucking idea where we were or what we were doing for hours and hours at a time. It was amazing. So we had a lot of fun, and it's surprising any of us are still alive. The other fun thing on The Boys was Gus Fring showed up in the new season.
He's everywhere.
That actor is like everywhere. He's on The Mandalorian.
Badass.
He's on Better Call Saul. He's on The Boys. That guy gets fucking work, man. It's amazing because his performance in Breaking Bad was so low key. I mean, that's what made him so terrifying was that he was so quiet, so calm.
He's a great actor.
Terrifying.
That's why he got nominated didn't he get nominated for an Emmy for The Mandalorian?
Probably.
I think he did.
And he didn't do much in that show.
And he was like in one episode or something.
Yeah, at the very end.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Like, hi, I got a Darksaber. Like, take a fucking Emmy. Here you go.
Yeah, Giancarlo Esposito is excellent. And then he's going to be the villain in the new Far Cry game, too.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I saw him in the trailer. I was like, oh, yes. I want that. That's not till February. A long wait for that one.
That's like, wow, that's far.
I know.
Yeah. I'm waiting for February.
I'm still playing. I'm playing Fall. I started a new save on Fallout with the cheat terminal, and I've just like loaded up. I've got the best fucking armor, all the fucking weapons. I'm loaded for fucking bear, and I'm going through the whole game again.
Is that the game where you lost your cats?
Yes. Oh man, that fucking pissed me off. I have a house. Have you played the Wasteland Workshop, John?
Yes.
So you can build these houses, and you can build a house up. You can like build a couple of levels up, and then you take all the lower levels out, and your house will just float in the air.
Yeah.
So I have a house. The only way to get into my house, is to jetpack in. I have a jetpack on my power armor, and I have to fly up like 50 feet to get into my house. So I built the trap. You can build cat traps, and if you build these traps, and then you turn them on, you leave them for 24 hours, and then you get a cat. A cat comes out. You open it up, and a little cat comes walking out.
Yeah, so like he's like playing this game. He showed me his house before, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. And then he builds this new house, and he's like, oh, you gotta see, I got cats in there. So we're like, oh, okay, cool. Show us the cats. So what happened to you? Where were your cats?
They were gone. They got out of my house. They left my house. So I went back.
How did they get out of your floating house?
It's a floating house. It's like 50 feet in the air. These fucking cats jumped out of my house, and now they're walking around in the settlement. They're everybody's cats. And then the other recurring problem I'm having, these fucking hobos, these goddamn settler motherfuckers keep showing up in my house. I have a house that's built so nobody can get in it but me. And I come in and there's some fucking bitch sleeping in my goddamn bed.
Every time he builds one of these houses, then he's like, oh, hey, you got to come check out my house here. And the one he builds, and there's hobos on the
These
bed.
fucking hobos are sleeping in my bed. It's my fucking house. I built it for me, not for these goddamn winos. And I've built shit for them all over the place. God damn, I can't have one fucking thing in this settlement that's mine. You got the fuck. I came in, and so I
can't wait for the next house.
I come in, and there's somebody sleeping in my bed, and so I go up to him, and I sneak up to him, and I have the Sandman perk, and so it pops up Sandman kill, and I'm like fixing to hit the X, and my kid's like, no, you can't kill them, you can't kill them, and I'm like, not with you in the room, I can't. No, I didn't kill anybody, Zoe. They all left of their own accord. Pay no attention to the dead bodies laying underneath my house.
Oh, the cats need
I need to play Fallout 4 again.
Yeah, well, and then if the more animals that you have tamed in your settlement, the more you get attacked. And I actually got attacked by the rust devils. That pissed me off. So now I have to I've all kinds of defenses around. I have like missile turrets everywhere for this thing. It's a riot. My kid, she pisses me off. I'm playing this game, and she's there in the room. She's playing her Roblox or whatever, and every time something comes up, well, there's a moral choice. Jimmy Cricket over here is not going to let me fucking sleep, Mr. Sandman, these assholes that are stinking up my fucking bed, or some guy who's clearly evil. These fucking guys like, hey, if you help me, I'll help you.
I thought he was
Stop.
a horrible person.
Yeah, there's one guy, Lorenzo, who has some kind of this one guy, Lorenzo, who's clearly evil. It's like this Lovecraftian alien technology thing, and he's like, if you let me out, I'll reward you well. And it was like, oh no, I gotta kill this guy. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna kill this guy. Like, you can't kill him. You can't. No. So I let him out, and of course, he's evil. And I'm like, now see, he's going to take over the world and kill everybody. So then she let me kill him.
But speaking of Lovecraft, is it you haven't watched Lovecraft Country yet?
I have not watched it yet. No. Okay, so what other things are you watching?
Mainly, I was all about Cobra Kai.
Mm-hmm.
But I have the regular shows that I watch, which is Lovecraft Country, and The Vow, that weird cult thing that young Baru was stuck in. I'm still watching that Star Trek Lower Decks cartoon thing.
You don't like it?
Not really.
People told me it was funny, so I'm going to watch it, but you may be ruining it for me already.
I don't know.
I haven't even watched it yet, and it's ruined.
I don't know.
You ruined it.
It's
Got root.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I've heard a lot of bad things, though.
But apparently Discovery is back next month.
Oh, cool. All right.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, and that's the one where they're like...
Did I finish the last season?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because they took off. Oh, yeah.
They're like 900 years in the future or something.
Okay. But now, are they doing a spin-off of the Enterprise crew?
Yes.
Oh, man, I love
Yes.
that.
Wait, what?
Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, Strange New Worlds with
Captain Pike.
Yeah, with Pike.
Captain Pike and young Spock and number one.
2. Yeah, was it number 1 or
number 2? Was it number 2 or number 1?
Number 1 or number 2?
I think it's number 1.
Anyway, yeah, that was great crew, and I really like that, and I want that spin-off. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think maybe that's coming next year.
That's cool.
You got me excited when you said Enterprise, because I thought, the original Enterprise, and that would have been awesome.
No, it is the original.
This is still cool, but
it's the original Enterprise before Kirk.
well, yeah. I mean, like the actual Star Trek Enterprise,
Oh, okay.
because I liked that one. That was fun.
It's been a long time. That was the one with the great theme song, right?
Oh, I like that. That's the one that had the Quantum Leap guy as the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I like
Yeah,
that one.
was what's his name? Yeah, Scott Bakula.
Oh, what's his name? We'll never forget him.
Yep, that guy. Yeah, I like that one. I liked all
Yeah,
of
no,
them.
I thought you meant that. I was excited about that.
No, they're not coming back to that one.
Probably not.
Because I think that's in a different timeline.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many timelines
We're in a different.
now.
We're in a different
It-
branch of the universes here.
Yeah.
So, because the new one's the Kelvin universe, right? Is Discovery Kelvin verse?
I don't know.
I think it may be.
Turns out when you have time travel, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, take some notes, Lucasfilm.
I'd like some time travel right now.
Time travel forward. Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of this goddamn
I don't
shit.
know.
Yeah, you get to
About
the
4
other side,
months.
everything's just burning. It looks like Umbrella Academy. It's just rubble. It's on fire. It's like, well, fuck. Guess I'll go back. Don't mind me. I'm stuck. Oh shit. Because that's what happened in Umbrella Academy. Okay, so cool. Final thoughts, if any, John?
Yeah, my final thought is, obviously yesterday was 9/11, and a lot of bad, crazy shit's going on right now. But just be decent to one another,
That's all.
We're all Americans, or we're all human beings for some of our international listeners. But just be decent to one another, no matter
I
if you
consider
agree.
all of our international listeners to be Americans as well.
Oh, don't do that to them.
Simply by the fact that they listen to our show. Congratulations. You're citizens now.
That's not fair.
Place your hand on the Bible that I'm holding awkwardly up like a tissue sample. Yeah, 9/11, that's some fucked up shit. My cousin was one of the first responders at the Pentagon. He's a firefighter in Maryland. So, but he's okay. He did all right. Still alive. Unlike so many. So yeah, way to bring it in on a high note, John. Jesus Christ.
But I mean, it's right. Just be nice to people. Just not just in the apps. I mean, be nice in the apps, but be nice elsewhere, because everything is a lot.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, it's been a lot for a long time, and there's no end in sight. So.
Yeah, everything is a lot, and it's just going to get crazier. And so be nice to each other.
No, that we may disagree. There may be things we even fight about, but just at the end of the day, we are all human beings. We're all Americans.
Even our internet.
Just be decent to each other.
especially.
Which that reminds me of another thing I did watch that I didn't tell you about yet.
Oh God, a secret thing. Oh shit.
I watched The Social Dilemma.
I saw that
On
pop
Netflix?
up on something. What is that?
they talked to a lot of guys who were behind the creation of like Facebook and Google and Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. And it's all about how social media is changing everything, not for the good, and how it's designed, and it's specifically designed so that it gets you to look at more things, and it only gives you things that you are interested in. So like if you're interested in this one side of the political realm, you're just going to keep getting that, and it's just going to strengthen. And
it puts you in a bubble.
Yes, it puts you in this weird bubble, and all of the ads that pop everywhere are targeted. And it kind of sounded like maybe they, are harvesting all that data.
Oh yeah,
and
fuck yeah,
selling it off for the ads and everything.
That's big money.
And it was really kind of creepy and whatnot. And I kind of went to Facebook and like unfollowed a bunch of crap out of my feed.
Too late. They got you.
Yeah, but it's just like I'm not going to take the news that's popping up in my feed. I'm just going to go to the news.
Honestly, I feel sorry for anybody that relies on Facebook for their news.
Well, no,
considering how much absolute bullshit.
That's not where I get the news from, but I had them popping up in my feed. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, I don't want to see that now, because usually there's always something that pops up that like somebody likes, where I'm like, really? You like that? Why would you like that? And
you like that?
And then you're just like, ew. And so I'm just like, I just don't want that.
I especially don't want to see your political commentary on it.
Well, I think you should search Cobra Kai like constant. Every time you open Facebook, just search Cobra Kai.
I haven't done that in Facebook, but that's what I've been doing on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I follow Cobra Kai on Twitter, and I'm just like, I just search Cobra Kai on there. So
cool.
Because it's badass.
It's badass. Yeah, for sure.
And occasionally Johnny comments about things, and that's delightful.
Oh, I'm sure. Hash brown.
Yeah. Hash brown Cobra Kai.
Hash brown Cobra Kai. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, cool.
So Social Dilemma, it's like an hour and a half long, but it kind of will freak you out. It kind of will freak you out, and you'll kind of,
You'll be like that.
You'll kind of maybe want to curate your social media and check your privacy settings and your ad settings.
Or delete Facebook entirely.
Or delete things.
Delete your profile and never be able to get into your Star Wars card trader again.
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
Oops. Mine's on fan name.
Mine's on Facebook.
You got to get that changed.
Yeah.
Mine's on fan name.
Man, got to get that changed to fan name.
Yep. I deleted my personal Facebook account. I've just got the one that I just use for,
Your professional one for your assassin business. For your assassinations are us. We'll kill anybody, anywhere for $29.99.
Mine is only to yell at assholes in the Marvel group on Facebook.
No.
Oh, that's worth it.
They have they're a special breed of cat over there, that's for sure. All right, well, so I think with that, we can go ahead and say arrivederci to our friends. Thank you to everybody who's watching on Twitch with us today, our international fans. You're now American citizens. Congratulations. Thanks for tips on lighting. I look better and more red than ever.
Red.
I'm so red. Thank you, Padme1138. John, thank you very much for joining us this week. It's always a pleasure to have you, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Fun to doing the apps, and we've got another week of fallow.
Enjoy your outside.
Yes, enjoy the beautiful. Just walk through the beautiful blue vistas.
Your 70 degrees beautifulness. Enjoy.
So lucky. It's hot as shit.
Absolutely will.
So if you would like to reach out to us, we have an email address. It's hoardcast@gmail.com. We are on Twitter @Hoardcast. We have a phone number, 904-628-1138. You can call, make prank phone calls and stuff like that. Hey, so nice. Merv, you made it like through the whole show. Don't you need to go to bed? I don't know what time it is there. But we really enjoy hearing from folks that listen to the show. And we're on Reddit and stuff like that. If you're interested in getting into our Discord, send an email or leave a voicemail, what have you. Get with you. We added a few new people recently, so things are really popping over there and having a lot of fun. So thank you again to everybody, and be nice to each other. Arrivederci.
Minshew! Woo!
Go Ravens.
Tomorrow,
Minshew Mania's back!
Minshew
Woo!
Mania is starting tomorrow. We're gonna fucking get
I
hammered.
got an awesome new Minshew shirt, but I can't wear it because the teal is too close to the green screen.
Yeah.
So I'll just be a floating head.
Yeah, she's this floating white head. It's
I
great.
tried it the other week, and he's like, "You can't wear
You
that." I'm
can't,
like,
it's
"But
too
it's
close."
awesome.
It's kick ass. It's
It's
badass.
badass."
Yeah. All right. Well, Minshew Mania
Minshew!
is back tomorrow.
Woo!
We're gonna get beat.
No, we are not.
Yeah, we're gonna get beat.
No, we are not. We are not going to have Philip Rivers win here again and go have another kid in celebration. No.
Nah, every time, 9 months after they play the Jaguars, his
a
wife
kid.
has another kid. They just fall out at this point. I think I made this joke before. They've got so many kids.
This is true.
Yeah. Little Jumbo
gosh.
Shrimp will be born.
I think we play you guys this year too.
Thanks again, John. Bye.
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching.